Make the big game look and sound even better at Buy Clever Stuff. Proud sponsors of Chester FC TV.
The joint managers begin their 13-game season with a first home game in nearly a month against the Boston United side, also in the playoff hunt, only 2 points and 2 places above the Blues. The importance of this game cannot be further outlined to Chester if they have to stop their season from paling into insignificance, as they go in search of a first win since January 8th and revive their hunt for the playoffs. Shenton to take the free kick, everyone pushed up around halfway and beyond. Trying to find Asante, who's being looked to be manhandled, but referee says nothing doing. Walker. Rollins. He's got Allett outside of him, and he finds him. Allett looking to come back on his right foot, gets the shot off and hits the post. Well, Shenton was beaten all ends up, only watched it as it struck the post and went away. Having to come back, well blocked by Allett. Burton. Good ball through to Marn. Ball through for Marn, nicely to Waters. Waters trying to put it in. Well saved at the near post by Willis. With 7 wins, 3 draws and 5 losses. That was further enforced by Chester's win in September away at the Jakeman Stadium. Ball falling nicely to Dudley. Space in front. He's got Mooney outside of him. He can find him. Dudley going himself and it hits a block. Roberts back inside to Marn. Marn has a shot. Parried away. Dudley trying to go in with his head, but the ball was in the end to Willis. Mooney will be the one to take it. Looking for the back post. Cleared away well by Allett. Roberts still with it for Chester, clips it in, and Livesey gets there first, and Asante gets on the second ball. Well, Akwasi Asante is the man for Chester, another goal for him. And it's now 7 goals in 5 games for the Dutchman. Rollins trying to turn Howson. Tries to flick ball in, finds Walker, shot in, off the post again. Tanner with the rebound. Great tackle from Roberts. What a great tackle from Gary Roberts. Just inside the box. That had to be inch perfect, otherwise it would have been a stonewall penalty for Boston. And Chester once again survived thanks to the post. Well, the ball fell nicely to Nicky Walker and his shot across Shenton struck the same post that Gavin Allett did. Danger is not averted just yet as Boston have themselves a corner. Ball whipped in. Chester just about get it clear. Roberts dawdling on the ball. And it's fallen nicely to Allett with the shot. And that goes wide as well. Well, Gavin Allett with 2 chances in this game. He's not taken either of them last season. Sansei flicking it nicely to Dudley, who had to track back to get control of that and pass it off to Waters. Waters with some good feet. Nicely to Dudley. And it's still Dudley. Mooney able to cut inside, and the shot was blocked in the end by Ashley Jackson. Roberts still with it for Chester to the back post. Asante! Waters with a long throw, knocked on well by Asante. Marn, great feet to get away from 2. To pick out Dudley, who goes for goal! Anthony Dudley with an absolute rocket into the top corner. And that was all down to the Hardman-like work of Craig Marn down the left. And rightly so, Dudley goes over to applaud his teammates' efforts. A bit of magic from Craig Marn. He'll try and swing it in with his right foot. Harrison Allett at the back post. There's a ball in, well saved by Shenton. Still there for Boston, and in the end it's cleared away by Roberts. Mooney trying to turn Ashley Jackson, just about gets away from him. In the end it runs away from him, and Boston able to clear their lines. Back in August in that 3-1 loss, and then was sent on loan to Runcorn Town and Widnes. Ball fell nicely to Mooney. It's now at the feet of Waring. Back to Mooney. Mooney trying to put it in. And it was blocked. Burton doing well to chase down that loose ball. Waring turning well. Chester still have it. Mooney going for goal! Well, we know what Dan Mooney can produce from long range, and he was able to just about cut inside on his left foot and get the shot away, and in a bit of a goal drought. Hasn't scored since the 3-2 win against Nuneaton. Good feet from Mooney to get away from Ashley Jackson. Feeds in Dudley! And it just went wide. Great link-up play between Dudley, Mooney and Waring, all involved. And get the win. There'll be a much-needed shot in the arm to push them back into the promotion mix. Ball falling nicely to Marn, gets the shot off, and it falls in! Well, it's been a long time since Craig Marn scored a goal. 17 without a goal, in fact. But he gets his goal. The ball came in, it evaded everyone, fell nicely to the feet of the Irishman. And his shot went past Willis. Closer than the last two that have been more central. Ben Davies standing over it. And it'd be Davies to take. Oh, and Shenton's not able to keep it out. And Ben Davies gets a goal back for the Pilgrims. Well, it looked like Shenton had got it. Made a save, but he just couldn't put it over the bar. Nice ball into the middle of the park for Dudley. His pass just about has enough on it for Bradley Jackson. Great ball down the line for Mooney. He's got a couple of men to aim for. Great header from George Waring. And the boyhood Chester fan gets a goal on his home debut. And Chester restore their 3-goal advantage. And it was that link-up play again down the right from Jackson and Mooney that set the opportunity up for Waring. With the physical presence of Kwasi Asante in the first half and George Waring in the second. Livesey looked to have been pushing the back, but he won the header either way. As the referee brings the match to a close, and the playoff hunt is back on for Chester as they get their first win since early January and their first home win since December. Goals in the first half from Kwasi Asante on his return. First full start on return from injury after Gary Roberts had clipped in across to Livesey, who'd flicked it beyond the keeper, and Asante had no trouble of bundling the ball home. They then doubled the lead just before half-time after great work down the left from Craig Marn. Set Anthony Dudley off in the middle of the box, and he thrashed a shot home into the top corner to give the Blues a 2-0 half-time lead. Craig Marn added a third on the hour mark after a fortunate bounce of the ball. Fell nicely to him, and Boston couldn't clear it. Boston responded through Ben Davies on his return to the Swansea Chester Stadium with a free kick that should have been dealt with by Grant Shenton, but Chester responded instantly with George Waring on his home debut, the boyhood Blue getting his first goal for Chester. Great performance by the Blues, and they maintain their pursuit of the playoffs and move up to 8th place above the Pilgrims, 1 point behind Altrincham. Final score here at the Swansea Chester Stadium: Chester FC 4, Boston United 1.